Sabi dito, while still a law student in Manila, Mabini met several bright, middle-class Filipinos who wanted the Philippines not to depend too much on Mother Spain. These young Filipinos believed that the abuses against the Indios could be stopped if the Philippine island were changed from a colony to a province of Spain.
And then after that, can we just say a little bit more? Kasi may singgap doon.
So sabi niya, as a province, the Philippines would have a voice in the Spanish Parliament. These Filipinos formed what was called the
propaganda movement. The leader was Marcelo
Del Pilar.
Marcelo del Pilar, and he wrote a newspaper called the Solidaridad.
La Solidaridad.
Parang si Solidad. Yung ni Teodora Alonso. Tapos, and then after that, Mabini was there with the propaganda movement and made a newspaper. Unfortunately, it did not work. Some of the leaders were just thrown out. Or maybe even imprisoned, tortured, or killed. People now were in despair to make a revolution instead of just some peace reform. So they made those they were called Apolinaros, and one of the leader was Andres Bonifacio. Parang ano siya, familiar siya. Bakit similar?
Familiar. Si Andres Bonifacio?
Familiar. Tapos, but then, and then after that, and then he had 1,000 ragtag men, and then he put them on the mountain, and then after that he declared war, and he also had some bolo, like Gabriela Silang, and then he also had handmade pistols, other things. A bolo is a long knife. And then after that, the same year, Mabini got a high fever, and he was alarmed when he found out that he had polio, which left him paralyzed from up to from the waist to down. It means he couldn't toilet. Hindi kailangan may assistant. And then after that, now he went to he was now invalid and went on the invalid chair. And then after that, he was called the sublime paralytic. That's a bad, which is the paralytic, but also a good, which is the sublime, which means that he was good. And then going out of the tunnel, sabihin mo nga, after that. Okay, what's after yung sublime paralytic?
Okay, so sabi niya, because of his illness, Mabini was not imprisoned by the Spanish authorities.
Because anyway, he after that, however, some of the 1896 were thrown out. Boom! And we're now almost out of the tunnel. And then after that, with that, then Rizal got executed. One of the ones tortured and killed after in the 1896 was Mabini's close friend. And anong name nga niya? And then let's continue going out of the tunnel. Mabini wrote to the Governor General, the ruler of the ruler of the Philippines, chosen by the king, to be that he admitted that he did what was in the. He admitted that he helped in the La Solidaridad. So the Solidaridad.
La Solidaridad.
La Solidaridad. And then after that there, and then after he also said that he did not went with the Katipuneros, and that he did not like them because they were just doing it by force. He also believed in Rizal saying that the pen is better than the sword. And then after that, Rizal get executed in at December 13, 1896 at the early dawn. That same year, at August 19, Katipunero reported the existence of the Katipunan to a priest, right? To a priest. The priest did something, and now the Katipuneros were split. The Bonifacio brothers team, which was ruled by Andres Bonifacio and his brother, ano nga, Policarpio. And the other was formed by sino nga? By the si General
Emilio,
ano nga?
Aguinaldo.
They were the only ones to follow, it looked like. But Mabini still continued Rizal's team. The Bonifacio brothers were executed. The struggle for the propaganda movement was ended at Rizal's death. But Mabini was still alive.
Okay.
And there was also a reason about why. It was a reason about the failure of the Katipuneros to unite. Why the Philippine Revolution failed. Although they got free.